eyelash extensions, hair straight, nails done. Who this? Who this? Welcome back to another video. I am going to make this one kind of short and sweet. I just wanted to give my commentary. Hold on, before I even get into anything. Y'all stay hydrated, stay blessed. Today I have Kavita, my good friend Kavita. She came over here to keep your girl hydrated and blessed. This is lavender melon. If you guys don't know what Kavita is, it is a fermented drink. Well, I try to gather my thoughts. A probiotic drink, kombucha. It's kombucha. Sorry. I mean, that word don't just come right off the, you know, the dome. Like, don't blame me. It got a little kick, a little punch. You know, a little snap, crackle, and pop. But I use this as not only probiotic and to keep the stuff, you know, regular. I use it also as like my pop alternative. And it does have, let me double check before I be lying to y'all. Well, most of them have a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I'm not seeing this nowhere on here. Okay. But it has great stuff. It's good for energy. One of the main ingredients is green tea, also black tea. Cane sugar is next, so it's a little, you know, on the sweet side. And I like Kavita because it tells you on the side too, if this will focus. Yeah, it'll give like the little scale, the little taste guide. So yeah, I'm gonna be sipping on this throughout my commentary. Woo! It's like that Sprite out the can type of kick, you know, and that's the only kind that I drink, or from McDonald's. But okay, so I would like to give my commentary on the words of B. Simone. On Valentine's Day, she had made this Instagram where she basically said that you will have to be everything that you are looking for in a man. I was just like scrolling and I seen like a lot of people, I feel like they was kind of taking a left. Like it was this one comment, y'all. Now, B. Simone mentioned, you know, about the missing teeth and whatever. This woman said something about somebody being, I'm not laughing at like the situation, I'm just laughing at where her head went when she was talking all this mess, this jibber jabber. So she said, what if a woman was in a domestic violence relationship and all her teeth got knocked out? And I'm just like, you missing the point, baby. What I can say about that is that no, she didn't take it and, you know, put it in a literal sense, because at the end of the day, she wanted, you know, to be more lighthearted. And it's an Instagram video. Like, she don't got a whole hour to be talking about this. I think that it just was a matter of like common sense. At the end of the day, she is a comedian, so you can't expect for her to be talking about, okay, so, you know, if you want to be clean and sober off of drugs, you know, you don't need to surround yourself around people that smoke crack. Like, no. And also too, excuse me, y'all, I'm gonna be a little gassy because it's carbonated. Yeah. But but yeah, so what I could say off of that is basically be and manifest everything that you want, everything that you need to be, everything that you want from somebody else. Say for instance, you was talking about some, yeah, I want a man that can buy me every single Birkin that I want, every single Chanel bag that I want. How about you manifest that for yourself to where you have the option, not somebody else have the option. Just because you manifest or say that you want somebody that can do these things does not mean that they are going to do these things. And I'm learning more that as I grow, as I get older, you have to be intentional and careful about what you wish for, because you honestly you just might get it. And I'm understanding, like, when people used to say that to me as a child, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Because I just might get it. Like, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Don't you think that's okay? Thank you. No, I'm understanding now that everything is not all that it cracks up to be, and the grass is not always greener on the other side. Just because a man might be able to buy those things for you does not mean that he's going about getting the money in the right way, in the most respectable way. So that's something that you want to be careful of. Also too, if you manifest it for yourself, that don't mean that you gonna be able to get it in the most respectable way. I think what I like to really stress on my channel is, especially now, is just to be mindful and be grateful, have a sense of gratitude towards the present. You can't always be thinking about the next. I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I don't really straighten my hair, because yeah, but it feel weird. I just feel, yes. Okay, so and excuse my lashes. I told y'all before, I have crazy, like, curly eyelashes. They're problematic. Like, I've just came to that conclusion. Like, my lash tech, her name is Keandre. Her business is Beyond Blinks. So check out Beyond Blinks if you are ever in the Dayton area. She was just going through it. She was like, oh, it's okay. And she has, like, the cutest little voice. But she was like, it's okay. Yeah, they're really curly, but I'm proud of myself. Because, I mean, in the lash tech world, yeah, they be okay. So yes, so I just want people to be grateful, have a sense of gratitude of your present situation. I remember a conversation that I had, and watching the Instagram video, it brought me back to this conversation that I had with my cousin. So I was just telling her one day, I was driving to work, and I was just like, man, you know what? I've been saying this whole time that, now mind y'all, I'm towards the area where things, I done put two and two together, okay? So I'm like driving, I'm like, man, you know what? I don't know why I've been talking all this trash about what a man needs to have, what a man needs to do, and all this and that. Just last month, I barely could pay my rent and, you know, be able to put food in the house. I am running late to work right now. And, I mean, you know, it was all for no reason. It was all because I couldn't get my priorities straight with my money. And not that I was just like blowing money all crazy and doing, you know, wild stuff. I will say my most regrettable moments was, yeah, I done spent like $200. Yes, $200 plus on nails. And I do love nails. I have like a weakness for nails, but that was so irresponsible. Like, if I could travel back in time and smack myself and slash the money and come back, I definitely would do that. So I mean, that was something that, you know, it kind of hit me like as an epiphany. It came to me like, but I just remember having that conversation with her, and when I was watching the video, I was like, I don't know why people get so mad, because people talking about some, oh, well, she said a year ago that she wanted that. Come on now, come on. I'm not even the same person that I was a year ago. I'm not even the same person that I was last month. Like, can we be honest, honey? Y'all know, y'all see me stressed out on here. Y'all, I was 190 pounds, okay, a few months ago. So no, I mean, people learn and grow from their situations. And I feel like as well, when you're single, have time to evaluate. On my channel, first I was like, man, how come I keep getting on here talking about when I was single, when I was single? Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating my life now, because I'm loving it. Like, this is the best thing that I've ever known. And I'm just saying that with the sensibility of being happy and being present in the current moment. So, you know, you're gonna hear me continue on referring back to when. And I've just learned to accept that, because this, well, let me just say this. Then, when I was single, that was the only time that I had to myself, that it was just Jasmine. You know what I mean? I'm learning now, it's growth. And when you are in a relationship and you're trying to make yourself intentional through this relationship, like, I'm not the type of person that's just like dating. Just because I feel like I invest so much of myself into people and my time and everything like that. So I want to learn more about this person. Even if we are not in a romantic relationship, I still want to be able to establish some type of relationship with that person. It's basically like the type of person that is intrigued by conversation, by like relationshiping with people. Like, I could two-piece myself. I don't know why I was so stressed out over, you know, a guy, stressed out over my living situation. At the end of the day, my bills was paid on time, and sometimes even early. I had food in my refrigerator. I had people around me that cared about me, and they was looking out for me. So I don't know why the stress, the worry. Like, I wish if I could go back and change like one thing, because overall it was a learning experience for me, I wish that being a mother now, I could go back and tell myself, go to sleep, honey, just go to bed. And I noticed when I did start to do that, y'all, I was losing weight, my skin was glowing, I was waking up at 5 a.m. I was taking out my vitamins, drinking almost 2 gallons of water every day. Like, I was thriving. So I definitely would go back and say that. But yeah, I don't want people to be so, especially 25. Like, I'm 25 right now. Some people are talking about having kids and, you know, establishing romantic relationships and stuff like that. You're only 25. You're only 25. Yes, it's a pivotal age, and I think that that's so much as to say that it's all, you know, psychological. It is a pivotal age as far as your mindset, but that's where it starts. That's where the growth starts. So I don't want people to be like all hung up about being single. Honey, the same thing that B. Simone said. You so hung up about this and about finding a man, worry about you and work on yourself. Work on yourself. And I know people be like, oh, it's so easy for you to say because you're in a relationship. No, it's not. It's me looking back, because I done been through some things. And I know that, honey, if what I knew now, okay? But even in those situations, I knew that, okay, hey, this ain't it. This ain't for me, okay? So that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I don't know. This society is so different. Like, people are happy and satisfied with, as long as somebody's like taking care of them or buying them stuff, you know, or I should say. And I'm like, how can you say that you're happy with that? Because I don't know, for me, like, I was in a situation where I was compared, and I was just like, hold on, because I'm in my own lane now. I'm up here. I'm not even worried about that person over there. But what you're not gonna do is keep on comparing me to that person over there, because I'm all the way over here. And I'm not even worried about me being up here and that person. I'm not worried about all of that. I'm not worried about all of that, because I know I got my faults at the end of the day. But I'm not gonna feel less than myself just because somebody else is comparing the two. Just like I'm gonna relate to that time period as well, because now a lot of people, a lot of my mom friends, my fellow mom friends, just society overall, they tell you, oh, you want to smoke and drink now because you got a kid. No, y'all, I don't. I found myself being boring when I didn't have him, and realizing that I don't like the taste of alcohol. I really don't like smoking. Like, it was just all pointless to me. Like, why am I trying to be out of my mind and not really focused, and I got stuff to do? So I was born before I even had my son, to be honest. So yeah, me being a mom now, that don't got nothing to do with why I don't like to do certain things now. Excuse me. But that is hard to identify because, you know, look at the standards, look at the stuff that people put on us today. Like I told y'all before, you know, just based off of, you know, being built a certain way, having certain looks or certain features, people will try to put a name on you. And so many people have tried to put a certain name on me. Just out of lack of self-worth, self-evaluation, not putting that time into myself, focused and worried about what other people was thinking, I allowed people to say that stuff about me. Like, I literally get so defensive, and this is something that has been, I get defensive when people speak on, like, my situation. If people, you know, say certain things, I'll be like, hold on now, hold on. Even if it's somebody, like, that I know, and I know, like, this person don't know the whole story, hold on, now watch what you say around me. And I wish that I would have had that type of, you know, when people were saying stuff like that about me then. Because yes, honey, like, I would have been on them like white on rice, and they would have never seen my face again after they said some goofy stuff like that. So you just have to take, you know, notice of the present and just be happy with that. Okay, just be happy, But like I said, I don't think that Simone was wrong about any of the stuff that she was saying, to be honest. I feel like if you, what do they say? You are the average of the 3 main people that you hang around. You are who you hang out with. And then what is the other one? If you want to be successful, you have to be surrounded by successful people. So I don't understand why people would not, like, that's common sense, you know what I mean? So I'm not understanding what people would be like, oh, she was wrong for saying something like that, when it's common sense. No, I don't know. I feel like, first of all, I feel like y'all just don't like the girl. Like, because if Beyonce would have came out and said something like that, y'all would be like, oh yeah, because she's married to Jay-Z. Like, duh, Beyonce. She's so beautiful. But if B Simone say something like that, well, last year you had said, and you know what, you just mad because like, shut up. It don't always boil down to a man. And I want to point out, that's another reason why I really appreciated what she said, because you have to literally take evaluation of what are you doing. Like I said, me as a Virgo, yes, I'll sit down with myself every week, twice if I have to have that board meeting. Hey, what can we get together? And I know, like, I just naturally try to aim to be perfect. It is what it is. But I just pray on that. I just pray that I am as naturally perfect and that I could possibly be in this present moment. I'm not gonna continue on in my life reaching for something that I feel is almost unattainable. But I really appreciate what she said. Like, yeah, no. Like, it don't just start with him. If you feel like, if you go into a relationship with that type of mentality, I'm telling you, like, that person is going to take advantage of that situation, because people are not dumb. Like, people are able to read, like, oh, okay, she just with me for my money, so I can go cheat, I can go hang out, and I'll just come back home with a Birkin bag. Like, it's straight. I'll just pay for her BBL. She'll be fine. Like, no. I want this society to learn how to not be so money driven, and not to be so, I don't know, it seems very, it's almost like opportunistic. Like, when you have that type of mindset towards something, you should always walk into a room, walk into a job, walk into any situation and figure out, first of all, what is the why? And I've been hearing that a lot. And before, I didn't even understand what it meant. But what is your why? What could you learn from this situation? What could you offer from this situation? What could you walk away? Okay? Like, what are you contributing? I would hate, especially having a son with Brandon, I would hate to just be here, like, just cooking and cleaning. And yes, that is contributing. I'm not saying that for, like, my stay-at-home moms out there. I'm not saying, like, no. But as far as my son, my mindset is, that's my son. So I'm going to be financially stable to take care of him. Because given anything could happen, what is I'm going to do? Okay? I ain't got no ring on my finger, even if I did. Even if I did. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that I wanted to say to you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all so much for listening to me. We are on the road to 1 million. Nah, but we are so close to 100. So I'm so, that's it. Okay, mindset. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you guys are coming, hanging with me. I really appreciate the love and the support. If you guys are not subscribed, go subscribe. Go subscribe. You're gonna love it here. But I will see you guys in the next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I would like to read, you know, some other perspectives on the situation. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay hydrated and blessed. I love y'all. Bye. I don't know what that was. Bye. I better start acting like I can sing for real.